got now. Next, we got now. Next, we got now. We got next, we got now. Don't ask how, just ask when. Take a bow for the ones who came before us, cause we ain't them. I spit a hymn, straight at your whim. Nastiest phlegm, then I eat Euro. I don't pretend, when I get a pen, it's worth some M's. I'm talking plural, they don't know what to do. Every defender need a unity. I give my heart in perpetuity to all the stars from my community that ain't never got to shine and glisten, but still can analyze prediction. I murder every single rhyme I'm spitting. I teach you how to eat like dietitians. Give me a beat and hell let my feet swell. Don't trip. We got this, we got.
While Hornets Venom GT drafted Expose with the 6th overall pick.
Your twin brother is in the same pool. What does this moment mean to the both of you, and how have you both pushed yourself to get here?
Yeah, it's definitely been a crazy ride. I hoped to get in the pool last year, and unfortunately it didn't happen. But it's really cool that both of us made the pool this year, and we're really looking forward to it.
And it was a historic pick, as Expose ended up becoming a part of the first pair of twins to be drafted.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own, and as things get written. Well, they certainly can. Well done, DA. Thank you. And these Philadelphia fans, Bill, unafraid to boo anyone, including their stars on their own team in the playoffs.
And you. I think they might boo you because you did the call for the Kawhi shot. I did. Where you were just like
on the heels of the Philly special in football. Right. I mean, they've had these two incredibly interesting moments in sports. Please stand by my side, if you don't mind.
Kevin Harlan's an actual treasure. Leave the man alone.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. DeRozan is the off guard, and Gay the small forward. Jakob Poeltl up there with Bertans. And it's Murray in at the point for the 76ers. Harrison small forward with Horford at the 4. In the backcourt, Simmons and Richardson. And it's O'Quinn in at the center. And here is Horford following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan. Over Richardson. And no good. Trying to use the glass. About a minute play so far here in the first. Kicks it to Simmons. Dish now to Horford. Richardson outside. Lock at 6. Back to Horford. Shoots over Poeltl. And Poeltl.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Poeltl. Wonderful timing right there.
And the Spurs with some changes. Marjanovic checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Young is subbed in for Rudy Gay. Murray the pass to Marjanovic. Shakes him. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And Simmons kicks to Richardson. It's tipped. And that's a bounce. Philadelphia over center possession. side.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down. You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Bill, you look at the awards given out by the league. Most have been around for a while. Is there any award that you'd like to add? Something that's not being touched on in terms of high performance and success?
I think that there should be a playoff. I made this case in my book that there's always like a best guy in every postseason, and I would like to see who that would be. And it's pretty easy to go backwards and figure out who it was. I did that. Just go backwards and have all the backstory of who it should have been, but then going forward, now here are the ones we're adding. I would like to see that. I would also like to see a best bench celebration. Because certain teams just have these guys that are good at pointing, they're good at fist pumping, first guy during the timeout running over, they have handshakes.
All of it, yeah.
They're waiting at the scorer's table before the game to do the special handshake with each guy. I feel like that guy deserves some shine. Last year, DeAndre Jordan, I think, was one of the first guys I remember who was just great at this before he started playing. Late 2000s clips. I was like, man, this guy's really, he's not playing, but he's
into it.
how to affect the game.
Good. Here's Simmons following the bucket by the Spurs. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Personal foul. Here's the teardrop. And Simmons with a nice bucket inside. Simmons got his second bucket of the night.
And Simmons is so deft with the floater, freezing the D completely.
Marjanovic down low. Quinn defending, and that one drops for him. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. On the wing, Harris. Lays it up off the glass.
Tobias Harris. And you see there Tobias with body control to take the hit, still complete the play.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And this is the first season matchup for them against the 76ers.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference
One more
battles
time. Give it up for your dream
The
team.
balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
Pocket Hurdles check in for San Antonio. Gabe comes in for Nick Young. Bill, if you were just hired as a GM, which franchise would you model your approach after?
I really like what the Clippers did the last couple of years when they realized they didn't have quite enough to win the title. And instead of just being beholden to being darn close but not quite, they actually blew it up and tried to figure out how to create cap space, find some young players.
And still stay competitive.
Build
So
the
they kept the
nucleus.
momentum of their franchise.
Yeah, they stumbled into a situation where they had a lot of flexibility no matter what. I think the Celtics before them did the same thing in the mid-2000s. They're just trying to find assets and figure it out on the fly. That's the approach I would use. I would never fully commit one way or the other to anything. The goal is to try to accumulate assets and figure out what you have. And I think the smartest teams do that.
And here's Richardson following the three from Rudy Gay. And the whistle blows. It's going to be DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Simmons dishes to a Quinn. From deep, Richardson. Rebound San Antonio. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
And O'Quinn sends it back. Now Harris is coming off a 16-point game against New York. Passes it to Richardson. And DeRozan sends it back.
With that leaping ability to DeRozan, he can go get it.
4 on the shot clock. A 3 from Simmons. That one no good. As the Spurs taking it the other way. Murray the pass to Gortat. An easy Easy 2 points on the layup.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now, here's Horford. Morzak comes up with the rebound. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. The pass to Burke. To the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second stop. 76ers go. The numbers for Gortat.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
White, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Here's Harris, and the layup's good off the glass. Tobias Harris. Harris has got the game tied up here for Philadelphia. So with Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, you have 2 players who consistently lift the score in the system.
Yep.
What's the best way to blend those 2 together?
Trade Ben Simmons. I think that would be the best way. I don't think long term that this is a fit together because he can't shoot. And you can cheat it, you can have him move off screens, you can have him try to establish the fast break and all that stuff. But we saw in the playoffs, when everything slows down, they didn't know where to put him on the basketball court. He basically became Ben Wallace in the 2000s, like setting screens for people and rebounding. And for Embiid, I want to surround him with shooters. I want to model a team almost like Milwaukee did with Giannis. I want somebody who can handle the ball not only in fast break but half court too. And I just don't think they work together. I think there's a ceiling to those 2 guys as your best guys.
And Derek White picks up the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. And the 76ers with some changes. Mike Scott's checked in for Harris. Robinson is subbed in for Ben Simmons. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Burke. Saul comes in for Gortat. Nick Young's checked in for Rudy Gay. And it's Lonnie Walker in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's White. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Finding the man who broke free. The great vision of Pau Gasol making that play happen.
Outside Robinson. Here's Weibel, guarded by Walker. For the 3. Weibel can't get it to go.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Gasol, and stolen by Horford. Poked away. Young with the steal. And the champ by Nick Young.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And here are the 76ers now. After the basket by San Antonio. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against New York. Bogut finds Walker. Spurs working the ball around now. Scott against Gasol. That shot misses. Nice D from Scott. Bill, you wear so many hats, writing, producing, performing, running the ringer, which is highly successful. What role satisfies you the most?
I would say working with young people and trying to help them get better. I think that's the coolest thing you can do, especially if you feel like you've done some good stuff and accomplished some things and realized some dreams. Like the next thing you could do is just to, can you help other people get to where you can?
Well, Lucas wasn't around when you were growing up. So what more do you do?
My dream initially was just to write a sports column. That's what I wanted forever. Yeah. And then how satisfying for me is not knowing what's next, but taking chances and hoping things are going to be fun and work out. You have to have a good team around you, and you have to have like 6 or 7 awesome people that you completely trust who can help you do stuff, because it's impossible to do everything, especially trying to increase the scale of what you're doing. And I think that even works for an NBA organization. You know, it's not like one person running everything. I would say putting a good team around you is the most important thing.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Marjanovic checked in for Bogut. It's Mills in for Derek White. 6 to shoot. Robinson for 3. That's in, and he went out his range with that one. Wow, 1 for 2. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Back to Young. Gasol passes to Mills. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got 3 assists in the game.
When you look at role players around the league who love to answer back, Mills is at the top of the list.
Now, here's Brooks. 17 points in his last outing. Hits the mark, and the rejection by Marjanovic. Here's Walker, and he could not get this one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. San Antonio.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
Korkmaz checked in for Philadelphia. Spurs also with the sub, Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Nick Young. Walker the pass to Caruso, and there it is for him.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Spurs foul. The 76ers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
And the first one at the line is good.
Former University of Colorado alumni Burks, a solid 2-guard who can really light it up.
And Burks hits 2 free throws.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Caruso. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Walker with a clean look. Offline with his 3. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And that one, good. Feifel's got 7.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
What are you doing?
From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's all tied in Philadelphia, and we'll be back with you. Al Horford provided some insight on why he decided to sign.
Put me over there.
Playing for a historic franchise, Greg, they've got, of course, the great fan support, great history. Something Horford relishes.
A great choice. A team with depth and youth. They have a chance to be good for a long time.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play on the court for San Antonio. They've got Marjanovic, Mills out there with Pau Gasol, and it's Caruso in at the 2-guard. And the 76ers, Bill, going all in on trades last year, just a play or 2 away from advancing to the conference finals. They were in a Game 7, tied late, losing up in Toronto. Where do they go from here?
Make better trades. They had the most assets to turn into something really special last year, and I thought they really squandered it. I like the Butler trade. The Tobias Harris trade made no sense when they did it, and how it played out, I think, was even worse. They somehow ended up with no bench in Game 7, even though they had all these draft picks and young guys to trade for bench guys.
Did you like their team better last year? They had Saric and players like that that they could. Bellinelli was up there.
It is one of those things where you think, like, if they had just done nothing, would they have been the same or better off? I don't know. I didn't like what they did. I thought they kind of panicked, and they acted like their window was about to close. And Simmons and Embiid are 25 and 22. Like, you had this is play the long game.
They not even open the window.
Yeah.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will. I have a lot of it. Jay Rich is self-described as super competitive. And that is what drives him.
Sure is, that's what it takes. Thank you, David.
As Gasol continues to work on his shooting range, guess what? His free throw percentage has been creeping up as well. Probably not a coincidence.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Acapulco comes in for Marjanovic, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Walker. Now, here's Richardson. He has 6. Pass to Korkmaz. This one for 3. They get it back. Here's Harris. And finally, that one's good.
Tobias Harris.
Harris has got 6.
A tremendous defensive rebounder. Harris getting it done at the offensive end that time.
And Mills kicks to Caruso. Here's Gay on the jam by Rudy Gay.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of it.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop him. Here's Korkmaz, covered by Mills. Mills with the steal. Gay in the corner. To the paint. Here's Gasol. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Gasol's got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs. Seen a handful of players land the Supermax contract bill by and large. How do you see those deals working out?
It's tough. Nobody's really been happy with it yet. You know, it's so much money and it's such a big part of somebody's salary cap. And you're just kind of handicapped with it. We've seen John Wall is the worst case scenario. The situation Charlotte was in with Kemba Walker, where he makes the NBA team and now his Supermax is $240 million instead of 180. Like, that's crazy. And in a salary cap league, to pay $50 million a year from somebody is just nuts. It compromises the ceiling of the team. So the Bucks are going to be in this position with Giannis, where he's making $55 million a year and the cap's $120. How are you going to put a good team around? You can't. So I would put a wrinkle in there that I would make the Supermax, whatever, pay the player whatever the number is, but it only counts for like 32 million or something. Make it so that it's not prohibitive.
A percentage of the total cap.
Yeah, make his cap figure is 32, even if you're paying him 55, and then that way keep it the people.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Caruso. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Gasol. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Just 3 to shoot. And here's Richardson outside. Spurs leading by 7. Passes it to Mills. Gay right side. To Pirtle, the 17-footer. And he hits the jump shot. Pirtle's got his first points of the night.
Textbook form from Pirtle, getting room to shoot from the mid-range and nailing the shot.
Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in. Richardson's serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
And Antonio calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And the 76ers making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Then for the Spurs. Gortat's checked in for Gasol. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Alex Caruso. And Derek White subbed in for Patty Mills. As Tobias Harris expands his shooting range, Bill, the demand for his services continues to grow. Now, but he's moved around the league a lot. He's seen a lot of different adjustments.
Yeah, that's a red flag. You know, I think when somebody's been on 5 teams and keeps getting traded, he's good enough that other teams keep trading for him. And he's also not quite good enough that teams don't. And that's a dangerous place to be as an NBA player. You end up 20 years from now, you look at his basketball reference page and you're like, wait, that guy was at 9 teams? What happened?
3-point play.
So I would like to see him eventually find the right team. I thought Denver would have been a really good fit for him as a free agent with the way he can play off the ball and they can play some roles and stuff like the play with Jokic and like that kind of understands what he is. I didn't like seeing him on Philly last year. I thought, they basically turned him into somebody who just stood in the corner and rebounded. I think he's a better player.
Here's DeRozan, following the score by Josh Richardson. Pirtle, good, and it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And the Spurs lead by 13.
Really nice work. Pirtle going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
The try by Simmons. And Pirtle sends it back. Back to Gay. Now the pass to DeRozan. Inside. Gortat the pass to White. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
76ers
the
ball.
teams have been really dominant in the paint so far this season. Number 1, the Spurs.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
Simmons dishes to Harris. He's off on that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
Well, when they give him the lane, Rudy Gay loves to create off the dribble in these situations.
The 76ers trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points. All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
San Antonio leading by 17. Out to the wing. Gortat against Harris. Gortat inside. Count it. Good. Gortat's got his second bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Simmons. And Pirtle sends it back. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
I'll tell you, it's one thing the 76ers at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching them tomorrow.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Horford comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Alec Burks subbed in for Richardson. Then for the Spurs, Andrew Bogut checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And Nick Young is subbed in for Rudy Gay. Back to Simmons. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. DeRozan finds Bogut from the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
On the wing, Harris.
Get there, get there.
To end the cold streak, Gortat with the ball.
Sixers ball. And an average what are you doing? Shot blocker for a center. When Gortat rejects shots, it helps set the tone for the defense.
Scott. Thibault.
Burks looking around. Another miss by Philadelphia.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Now Gortat following Alec Burks' three-point attempt over Scott. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Timeout call, the 76ers.
Yeah, just need to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Burks on the wing. The three. Horford trying to free himself out in the second quarter. San Antonio with the rebound.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find always a surefire way to get back in the game. And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Scott, basketball. Scott.
He stands 6'6". He's a combo guard. Burks is capable of handling and creating for others.
And a special thanks to our guest, Bill Simmons. Always a compelling discussion, and I hope we can continue.
Please, I'm available. Just call me. I'm ready.
I will.
All right, I'm
There's
ready.
your number right here on
Yeah,
my speed
you
dial.
have my number. Call me.
And Steve, you get the sense that no NBA topic is off limits when you talk to Bill Simmons.
He gets the discussion going, whether you agree or disagree with him. That's part of what makes sports fun, having those debates. And sometimes we get to see the players in the debate on the court.
So here's Burks after marching Gortat's bucket. Here's Horford. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so here is Philadelphia following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Pass to Thibault. Gortat with the rebound. The Spurs shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. DeRozan passes to Bogut. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Kept alive. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Gortat. Gortat's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And the long arms of Gortat, really good at using them to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making it. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, DeMar DeRozan putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Fantastic.
Are we having fun yet? I need a little bit more dose of nasty. I'm seeing a little bit of unconfident, a little hesitation. It's not supposed to be easy. Every round gets tougher. Penetrate hard. Good passes. Shoot with confidence. I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet? I need a little bit more dose of nasty. I'm seeing a little bit of unconfident, a little hesitation. It's not supposed to be easy. Every round gets tougher. Penetrate hard. Good passes. Shoot with confidence. I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet? I need a little bit more dose of nasty. I'm seeing a little bit of unconfident, a little hesitation. It's not supposed to be easy.
From DeMar DeRozan so far.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Richardson and Harris filling out the wing. Horford is out there with Kyle O'Quinn, and it's Simmons in at the point. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Smitty, every team has its leaders, either official or unofficial. What's expected, in your opinion, out of a team captain?
Well, I think leadership, also have the same, voice of the coaching staff and organization, and also the voice of winning. I think if you have a leader that can do that, sometimes that leader's vocal, sometimes that lead the leagues by example, but you usually know who that is.
Pass to Harris. Richardson outside. Back to Harris. It's Richardson on the wing. Just 5 to shoot, and it's good. 2 points. Harris has got 8.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Murray kicks to DeRozan. Down low. And Gortat gets it to go in on the assist from DeRozan. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Outside for Simmons. Harris, right side. Quinn, he hangs in there and cashes in the second chance points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Murray the pass to Gay. Gortat inside, working on Horford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And the experience Gortat provides is just so valuable to this team. You can tell the younger teammates look up to him.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Richardson kicks to Simmons. The shot from the low post is good. He's got 10.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Here's DeRozan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Horford.
Well, the first 9 seasons of DeMar DeRozan's career in Toronto, it had become home for him. Last season, the adversity of a trade that sent him to San Antonio.
And a real adjustment for DeRozan, leaving behind the only NBA team he'd ever known after so long.
Yeah, he's been instrumental in taking the Raptors franchise to new heights. A lot of emotions. I think he understands he's going to grow from that experience.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Slowly but surely, Harris continues to elevate his game. The shooting, the playmaking, the ability to make a difference.
Now here's DeRozan, following the miss by Al Horford. Outside DeRozan. He in the corner. Passes to Gortat. Fades. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And the mid-range shot has always been a staple of Gortat's game. Terrific capitalizing from there.
Here's Simmons. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Marcin Gortat.
And this summer, a 5-year, $170 million max contract extension for Ben Simmons. The Sixers didn't want to give him any cause to look elsewhere. A great talent, but the hope with that kind of money is that he'll develop that jump shot.
Korkmaz checked in for Al Horford. Richardson, good.
Josh Richardson. Yet another one by Richardson. If you got somebody that's going good, give him free reign and let him roll.
Rosen dishes to Pirtle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Back to DeRozan. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
What shot? I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Richardson. 12 points for him.
Simmons is relentless in his pursuit to dominate really all phases of the game and improving with his scoring.
It's Korkmaz in the corner. Simmons inside. Covered by Gay. And that one's good. Simmons.
They can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit. Even with contact, he can finish strong.
Time called in. The Spurs decide
gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can, at times, be unstoppable.
Andrew Bogut checked in for San Antonio. Derek White comes in for Murray.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Richardson against DeRozan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. DeRozan. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, shooting like a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
Now here's Gortat over Harris. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And this is where Gortat is most dangerous, a refined, confident interior scorer.
Simmons finds Richardson. San Antonio with the rebound. Bogut's got his 5th rebound in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Gay. Here's Simmons. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Simmons got 9 points now in just the second half. DeRozan against Richardson. DeRozan passes to White. Gortat with the ball. Harris is there. Gortat inside. Lays it up off the glass. Gortat's got 26.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Richardson the pass to Simmons. Kicks it out to Richardson. Off target from outside.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
To the middle. Harris against Gortat. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Korkmaz. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
San Antonio calls timeout. Now we knew that Tobias would be one of the big names during free agency this past summer.
Wasn't a lot of speculation for him when free agency hit. Ends up staying with the Sixers. And I think it makes sense for both sides, and he fits nicely next to Embiid.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Burks in for Josh Richardson.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Gortat against Harris. And that one's good by Gortat. Gortat's got 16 here in the second half.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Marjanovic checked in for Bogut. Saul comes in for Gortat. Young's checked in for Rudy Gay. And it's Alex Caruso in for DeMar DeRozan.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And Young kicks to Marjanovic. Caruso, the pass to Gasol. Knocked away and stolen by Simmons. Shoots over White, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
And so White will bring it up for San Antonio. Gasol's in the post. Harris is there. From the left block. And it's Gasol getting it to go. Gasol's got 11 points.
May have been a foul. Anyway, Gasol absorbs the hit and was strong enough to finish through it.
Outside, Simmons. San Antonio with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young with the ball. He has 5. Marjanovic down low, defended by Scott. And too much time in the way, and they should call for the 3-second violation.
76ers ball.
Mills, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Substitution. Patty Mills.
Now, here's Burks. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. It's good.
Patty
Mills has got his second basket.
Nice calculation by Mills and quick hands. We see it all the time. The turnover leading to points in transition.
Here's Simmons.
Spurs
He's got
foul
19.
call.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time.
That's his second personal
That'll be his
foul.
second foul of the game. On the wing, Harris. Defended by Gasol. And that one is good.
2 points.
Nice bucket. The polished inside game. Something Harris relies on.
Harris against Gasol. Over Harris. And the Spurs scoring again. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things in the second half. And the pass to Thybulle. Back to Simmons. On the way, Harris fires from deep. San Antonio with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
2 minutes. 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Marjanovic down low. Scott's there. Count it. Marjanovic has got 10 points.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Burks finds Harris. Here's Thybulle. Burks for 3. That one's not going to go.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Mills passes to Gasol. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Marjanovic. And another basket for San Antonio.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Philadelphia shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The drive by Simmons. San Antonio with the rebound. Gasol's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Young's shot is off. Philadelphia shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Counted by Harris.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
35 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Gasol. From deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Simmons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Simmons slams it in.
Young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
Pass to Gasol. Dishes it to Mills. From outside, off the mark. Simmons inside. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
And so it's San Antonio, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court right now for the Spurs. Murray out there with Mills. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Gortat, and it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward.
And
that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Horford. They get the rebound. Milton's shot is good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Murray dishes to Walker. Murray the pass to Gortat. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Nice hit again and stolen by Scott. Outside Robinson. You know, Smitty, Commissioner Adam Silver has been outspoken in saying there will be a female NBA head coach, and he says it's on him to help it happen sooner than later. And Steve, we already see many women in various categories in the NBA all over the league right now.
So true, Kevin. I love the diversity, and it's much needed in our league. And I would say Adam Silver has done a great job of taking us in that direction.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Neto surveying the floor. It's good from long range. Neto's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Hurdle finds Murray. Now here's Mills. Over to the wing. Murray outside. Takes a three. But they'll get another chance. Back to Gortat. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Mark Glass, he's checked in for the 76ers. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. DeRozan comes in for Patty Mills. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Gortat against Scott. Gortat inside. The layup missed.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. They have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Robinson by good.
Giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Gabe gets to DeRozan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Gortat inside, defended by Scott. And there's the call on Marcin Gortat. That's foul number 2 for him. Smitty, the NBA now preventing teams to sell international sponsorships. I mean, the league just continues to grow globally.
They have done a fantastic job. Teams can now enhance their visibility with this deal, and their internet makes this all possible when you get a chance to watch these teams all over the world.
That's a good point.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And DeRozan kicks to Pirtle. The offensive rebound. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Wasted no time on that one.
a fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
And the 76ers with some changes. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Scott. Richardson comes in for Glenn Robinson III. And Simmons subbed in for Raul Neto. Here's Marjanovic. It's good again and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. White against Simmons. A rebound by Marjanovic.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Bogut finds Young. Marjanovic down low. Working out O'Quinn. Just 5 on the clock. Here's White. Spurs working now with a new shot clock. And that one's good. Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 4 points this quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Steve, you know, there is some hostility we're finding between the media, some teams, some players, boycotting of certain journalists. Coach Steve Kerr said it's a dangerous situation. What's your view?
You know, I think it is from the standpoint from the players and organization with the media. But I think also the media, somebody's going to have to police those guys as well. We got to have it where we're both on the same team. You might not agree, but you got to be on the same team.
I agree. Young passes to Marjanovic. Snatched away. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Drops in the breakaway lane.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
Richardson with the double team. Passes it to Bogut. Young in the corner. Buries it from 3-point range.
Just awesome work from Bogut. He really moves the ball on offense and gets his teammates involved.
Smith against White. Richardson outside. Here's Korkmaz, defended by Young. From deep, Richardson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
There's the pass to Caruso. Marjanovic kicks to Caruso. Pass to Marjanovic.
Hey, yo, Andrew.
From past the arc. Tries again. And the layup is good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Smith outside. Pass to Richardson. In the corner, O'Quinn with it. Here's Korkmaz. Oh, good with the triple. White the pass to Young. A 3-ball. And no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Caruso kicks to Young. Pass to Caruso. Back to Young. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
What are you doing?
Scotty's checked in for Philadelphia. Raul Neto comes in for Richardson. Here's Neto. O'Quinn the pass to Neto. Tipped away and stolen by Murray. All alone. And it's Murray with the jam.
This is what Murray gives you. Length and speed at both ends. That's a terrific play.
And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The pass to Korkmaz. And Pirtle sends it back.
Sixers ball.
And
What are you doing?
Philadelphia will retain possession. Shake Milton.
Checking in for the 76ers. Shake Milton.
Here's Neto. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And that one, good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Smith outside. Steve, revenue's climbing. We're seeing some star players make $40+ million a year. Top coaches making around $10 million a year. You think coaches are due for a raise, those things?
You know, I think all parties involved, the numbers will keep going up, Kevin. The franchise values are going up to over $1 billion. So I think coaches will get a raise, players will get a raise, and the guys that are playing at a high level, especially for coaches, if they're winning, their numbers will go up.
Here's Neto. He's covered by Murray. Neto kicks to Scott. 6 on the shot clock. Wilton the pass to O'Quinn. No good again that time.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Gay outside. Gortat finds Gay. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Tries it from 19. And the shot is long. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Gortat. Gortat doesn't stop.
Gortat is driving with purpose. He is hard to stop. Gotta respect that tenacity.
Here's Neto. Poked loose and stolen by Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Neto with the bucket. Neto! And San Antonio shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Gortat inside, defended by Scott. Here's Pirtle, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Pirtle's got 4 points in the quarter.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the board.
Here's Neto. He's covered by Murray. Neto with the bucket.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers from Marcin Gortat.
Buddy did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
DeRozan passes to Gortat. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Gortat's got 32 points in the game. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to O'Quinn. Here's Neto. He's covered by Murray. Neto, the pass to Milton. Shot clock at 5. Here's O'Quinn. Good work defensively by Gay. The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. And there's the feed to Pirtle. Murray for 3. Gonna go that time. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of wins they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you very much, Marcin. A strong game defensively. How important is that communication between the front court and the back court?
Well, obviously we're going to be a better team if we're going to continue to talk like that defensively. You know, we inform each other about screens and cuts, and you know, it was a lot of different schemes we're supposed to do.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin.